For the past 12 years, we've been on a path labeled growing up. Today we are graduating, which shows that we have stuck to this path. However, I'm going to stand before you on this day and tell you to do something that may sound easy, but will prove itself to be very difficult. Stray off this path a little. Abandon the one-track mindset that plagues adulthood. Oftentimes people believe that becoming an adult means throwing away every trait society deems as childish and making adult decisions. But there are classic adult sacrifices we need to avoid making, like thinking simple because it's efficient, ignoring our imaginations because they're illogical, or lowering our dreams and expectations because the adult in us tells us they are unrealistic. Most importantly, we can't grow out of asking questions. We need to talk to as many people as we can and never let others intimidate us about learning seemingly fundamental things. So often adults fear to ask what they believe is an obvious question. But why should we ever stop learning? The best part about viewing growing up as a never-ending process is still being able to learn, and that's what makes us so lucky. We get to learn every day, and that shouldn't stop with our high school education, our post-high school education, or even our careers. There will never be a time when we have reached our capacity. It is important that we realize that just because we think we are adults, we don't know everything, and we won't ever know everything regardless of our profession. We may end up being experts, but there will always be something to learn. So keep these childhood characteristics. Be adventurous, travel to new places, leave behind your routines, and allow yourself to experience change. However, keep in mind, it won't matter where you go if you're not willing to be moved by new cultures and experiences. We can build our character not just by our actions, but through our thoughts. It's amazing what we can discover about ourselves if we open the door to the notion that we do not completely know ourselves. Throughout our lives, we can think back to our high school experience, when we got to take Art 1 just because we wanted to try out drawing, or took out another history class just because we were curious. We'll look back and remember how we allowed ourselves to dabble in that which we had no experience. Although this feels normal to us now, it will take courage later in our lives to choose an unfamiliar path. It takes courage to learn about something new when we are already experts on something else. So right now, we may be on a path labeled growing up, but straying off that path does not necessarily mean we are losing sight of our goals. It simply means that we are choosing to never end our education. Class of 2014, be courageous, take risks, and never stop learning. Congratulations and good luck.